guys, what's up? It's Jess and welcome back to my channel. Oh my word, I just like to first off start by saying thank you so much to every single person who liked, who commented, who even watched my last video. I'm so happy, it's so awesome to be back and just seeing that you guys actually enjoy my content and you like watching it. So thank you so much for all the support. So for today's video I decided to do something a little bit different, and recently the Met Gala was just on, and needless to say the looks and the outfits that came out of it were very interesting, some more interesting than others I would say. So in today's video I thought I'd be rating a few of them. I'm going to rate them from 1 to 10. Just a little disclaimer, if I don't like the outfits, it's not because I don't like the actor or the person who designed the dress. It's honestly just my thoughts and I'd love to give credit. So Brooklyn and Bailey posted something recently on their TikTok when they rated Met Gala outfits. I thought, why not change it up and make it into a YouTube video? So I thought I'd just go through it with you guys. I just found I think about 10 or 11, so I haven't really looked at them yet. So I'm gonna go through them with you guys, rate them on a scale from 1 to 10. And like I said, it's a disclaimer, so it's not that I don't like the actor or the person wearing it, it's just my honest thoughts. And so please don't take any offense to it, it's just honestly what I think. And I'm in no way, shape or form a fashion designer, so this is just honestly from what I could gather. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with the video. So pretty much the dress code for the 2024 Met Gala, I've just got it on my phone just so that I don't get anything wrong, was the Garden of Time dress code. And it was pretty much inspired from a book where someone cuts a rose from his garden to slow down time and until there are no flowers left. So it was so interesting to see the way that people came up with ideas. You can see I kind of went with some flowers and garden. I kind of went with the theme for the video, and I'm so sorry if I do sound a bit congested. I'm not feeling well. Haven't been well for the last week. I'm just fighting off a cold at the moment, but I should be better. But I apologize if my voice does sound a bit funny. So first up, I think what I'll do is I'll pop it on the screen. So I'll just and I've also got my water here just in case, because it's going to be quite a bit of talking. So I will pop up the images on the screen so you guys can go through it with me. So 1 being my least favorite to 10 being my most liked. So I'll just rate them from 1 to 10. I'll rate each photo. So first up was Jennifer Lopez, and right off the bat it's an interesting look, to say that, although it's not personally something that I would have chosen. I would have gone for something with flowers, something colorful. I think there was a lady who had a whole skirt with a whole flower garden in it. That was awesome. I could not find that photo. I'll see if I can find it and pop that up on the screen. But that's something that I would think of and that I would go for if I were to, even though I'm not a fashion designer, if I were to dress up or dress somebody up to go to the Met Gala. So let's see. So I like the colors, although I'm not a fan of the design of it. I just feel that it doesn't really work. It's an interesting, the shape of the dress is very nice, but I just think there's not enough coverage, and I'm just gonna say that, but I know that it's fine. I mean, it's fashion is expressing yourself, but just for my personal opinion, I think it's not enough coverage. But I quite like the shoulder blades. That's quite different. Not something I myself would wear, but I quite like that. The necklace as well, very pretty. I like the silver. I like the overall color scheme. Goes with her purse, goes with her shoes, but I just personally don't think it's one of my favorite. So I would say this is about a 4 out of 10 for me. And then next up we've got Gigi Hadid, and honestly this is one of my favorites, I would actually say. Looking at it again, I didn't look at these when I found the photos. I didn't overanalyze them. I just screenshotted a few and I was like, no, I'll go more into detail when I actually do the video. So yeah, Gigi Hadid, I think she killed it. I think the fashion designer killed it. I love the white. I love the flow of it. It's like a flowy garden. It really goes with the theme well. Love the white. I love the flowers that go down, and it's just beautiful. I love the way it almost looks like it's a branch going up her dress, and love the white, love the yellow, love the green, and the red lips as well. Just adds such a bold statement, and she actually looks really pretty. So I would say this is about a 9 out of 10 for me. I think they really did well with this dress, and I love it so much. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. You can, as you're going through the video, comment with me, say first one, second one. Let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. And then third up, we've got Cardi B. I don't know, it's not something that I enjoy. I don't understand it. And I also noticed that a lot of people wore black to the Met Gala, even though the theme was a secret garden. So I just don't think it was one of my favorites. It just looks like there's too much dress happening. There's enough dress and there's too much of the train. It's just like overflowing. It looks like she's almost like drowning in it. So I would say for me this is about a 2 out of 10. I just don't think it works with the theme. So, and I don't understand why you'd wear black. But I don't know, maybe they're trying to like represent something else. I'd love to like know that, but there was a lot of black which I wasn't a fan of, because I mean, if it's a garden theme, you think colorful flowers, fairies, those types of things. That's what comes to my mind. But it is a sunken, I think it was sunken garden, so maybe that's where the black comes from. I don't know. So then the next one is Lana Del Rey, and honestly I actually really like this look in this dress. I love the way she almost looks like a tree. It's so cool. I love the branches coming out of her hair, the flow. I think there's even a rose that she has in her hand. That's amazing. And I just love the color as well. I just think it works really well with her figure as well, and she looks really pretty. And this, honestly, I think they hit the nail on the head with this one. Like the whole tree, and she looks like almost like a fairy, like a tree fairy almost. I love it so much, and I love what they've done with her hair and how they've done the structure, and it's just amazing. Love that look. I would say it is a 9 out of 10. I would say, or 10 out of 10. Probably a 10 out of 10 for me. And then next up we've got Zendaya. Oh my word, I love Zendaya. I've been watching her since Shake It Up, and I've just grown up with her, and I'm sure many of you my age have also grown up with her. Such a beautiful lady. So her outfit was interesting. I think they definitely they got the theme right. I just don't know if I think it's a bit too much. I think it's a little bit overdone, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of I'm just like zooming in. I'm not a big fan of her shoulder. I quite like the hairnet, and that is quite nice with the smoky eyes and the rings, and her nails go nicely. It almost looks like she's a fruit tree or something along those lines, or because it looks like there's fruits or something on her, like grapes. Very interesting. I just don't know if the colors for some reason just don't seem right to me, but it definitely works. But I just don't know. I don't like but also I'm not a big fan of that mesh material. I don't think it looks the best. I think if it was silk it might have looked better, but honestly I would say it's not one of the worst I've seen. So I would say probably about 7 out of 10 for this outfit, because they definitely got the theme right. The colors are interesting, but I would maybe gone for like silk and like a lighter blue or a lighter green. I don't know. And not a fan of that. But fashion is fashion, and it's amazing to see what people come up with. Honestly, like I can't make stuff like this. Like that's not me. I'm not a fashion designer in any way. Then next up we've got Elsa, I don't know how to say her last name, Pataki, and Chris Hemsworth. I think it's interesting. I think they matched each other well. Very simple. Chris Hemsworth, very simple, just a nice suit. I like the color. I think it works well. The dress as well, very natural. I like it. I like her hair, the little like glitter and the stuff going on in her hair. That's very nice, and I like the way they tied it with the little bobs. I think that looks amazing. I do think the dress is a bit see-through if you can actually see her legs, but I like the overall idea that went into it, and I would rate them both probably around a 7 out of 10, just because It's nice, but it's more simpler than the other looks that we've seen. Then we've got Usher. I think there again is more black. I think it's interesting. I like the fact that he's got almost like a rose in his hand. I mean, that does represent the garden and the flowers. And there's like pops of red on his hands. But yeah, he's got rings. I like the, what is it called? I don't know. The thing that goes over your suit. I can't think of the name of it. The hat's quite different. I like that. Funky. But I just don't think he, and I'm just looking at the pendants on the collar. I think it's also supposed to replicate a rose. So I think very interesting. I like the pop of red. I think that does make a big difference, and I think it's very, very nice. I like the way it just flows. Then next up we've got Odell Beckham Jr. and I think I love his suits. I love the jacket. I love the flowers. I like flowers. I like color. I like prints. So for me, I think it looks beautiful. And now I'm taking a closer look. I actually see that there's like little birds in it, and I think that's so amazing, and they really also did well. They got the theme correct, and I just think it looks amazing. Simple, elegant, with a touch of color. I think it's amazing, and I would rate this I think I say an 8 out of 10. And then for Usher, I don't think I rated him, so I would say a 7 out of 10. So then next up we've got Carly Kloss, and honestly this is also one of my favorites. I think it's one of my most favorite dresses that I've seen. I love the way it flows. I love the pink. I love the sparkles. I love the touches of the flowers and the petals. I like how it's almost like 3D. I think it's beautiful, sparkly. I just love the way it goes up, and it's just like there's a beautiful continuous flow. I love the little detailed beads here by her shoulder. I love it so much. And the pink earrings as well, lovely. I think they did a very good job, and I like the way it's got a small little train at the back, and it's one of the beautiful dresses, and pop of color, like sunken garden pop of color, or a garden through the times. I can't remember the theme, sorry, but I think it's beautiful. Love it so much. This I think I would rate a 10 out of 10. So then next up we've got Tyler, and I think I obviously had to do Tyler because she's South African and she was at the Met Gala, and she's honestly doing so well for herself. Her dress was interesting to say the least. It's almost like a sand dress, which is interesting, but I guess you do get sand in the garden. I like the hourglass that she's got in her hand, and I like the way that the dress does flow. It fits her body very nicely. I like the color. It's very nice, although I don't think it's my most preferred dress. It just looks like she's sand and that she's just like going with it, but I think that could be the ultimate goal, was for her to just flow. So I think, because sand does flow, so that's probably what it is. And then yeah, so I would probably say for her about a 6 out of 10. Let me just check what the theme was again. I think the Garden of Time. Okay, so now that I'm realized the Garden of Time, and then she's got the hourglass and the sand, I get what they've done then. That's actually quite cool. The Garden of Time, she's got like an hourglass, so actually that's quite good. So I'm going to up it to an 8 out of 10. Quite clever what they did. They did like a little play on words. Quite awesome, quite interesting. And then we have our last person. So this is Ellie Fanning, and I would say it's an interesting dress. I think it's just a bit too see-through, and I think, to me, honestly, it looks like cling wrap. But I get the idea. She looks almost like an ice princess, but I think they could have, covered her more. I think it's a bit too revealing, but I really do like the like glass coming off of her shoulders. I think that's a very nice touch that they made. I just think the bottom of the top half of the dress is nice, but the bottom half, it's too much. And I think she's got like see-through heels on, which is really pretty as well. So that is pretty much all of the Met Gala outfits that I'll be rating today. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, type along and tell me what you guys thought of all the outfits, and let me know if you'd like to see a part 2, because there are so many more outfits, and I think I only did like 10 or 11 of these. Very interesting looks. Definitely interesting to see what fashion designers come up with. I honestly have so much respect for every single fashion designer who created these outfits, because I know I cannot do that. So that is pretty much all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit of a different video. I thought I'd change it up and just rate some of the Met Gala outfits, because the Met Gala was on quite recently and I really enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to get updated every time I post a new video. I will be posting videos every Monday. I've decided to just do a Monday, for me that's easier. So yeah, just like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys soon back with another video. Have an awesome week and bye guys.